Hey everyone, welcome! My name is Klaus and thank you so much for tuning in, and today we're going to be building an anti-3-star Town Hall 9 base that defended 5 times in our latest CWL matchup. And CWL, if you're unaware, is the Champions War League. It's the top tier, some of the best attackers in the world going head to head, and again, this base defended 5 times against another Town Hall 9. So this base, I don't understand it. It's that complicated, it's that amazing, it's that nasty looking to where it really throws off people. Plus the trap placement is amazing. The builder, Chun, his name is Chun, special shout out to Chun, let me go ahead and share this base with the world. So if you'd like to try it and use it, go ahead and do that. Let me know in the comments if it works out for you. Now let's go ahead and build it. And just like my previous videos, I do not like to speed build because I don't believe that it's, I just don't like it as much. So, and plus I'm going to try to explain some of the nuances of this base. That's usually what I do, is explain how it works. But unfortunately, this base is so complex, I don't even know if I can be of much help. But either way, if you do not want to be sitting around for the explanation, just skip to the end of the video and you guys can copy it from, you know, a screenshot or whatever. But all right, so the way it works, guys, I went ahead and grabbed my clan castle and put it the right corner on the little center marker. We've got ourselves a sweeper pointing up and we got a bomb tower next to that, and we're going to surround that with walls. So let's try to find my walls. And there we go, 250 walls there. We'll surround it, no space in between the walls and the traps aside from that there. And there are 2 spring traps in between there. Now this base is specifically designed to defend against the most popular war attacks for Town Hall 9. That includes Lalunian, that includes Hog Riders. It's a very complex and amazing base design, something I recommend anybody use. Of course, understand that if the person on the other side of the war has seen this video and they recognize the base and you've used the same trap placements, then the base is burned, which means they already know where all the traps are and you're probably not going to defend very well. But it's a fantastic base designed to start off with, to study, to learn about, and possibly make adjustments to be able to learn as much as you can about it and then build your own. So we're going to build a box just like so. We got the other sweeper pointing to the left. We got the wizard tower kind of bumped up in this corner. We got 1 space in between the wizard tower and the archer tower, and then walls around that, and we have an air bomb that is sitting in between. Whoa, dark elixir storage, getting ahead of yourself. We're gonna put our air bomb in between there, and then we're also going to get the hidden Tesla and put it off of there, and that's all off that top wall of the center compartment. After that, off this corner, we're gonna just go ahead and build a wall just to kind of start the motion, get a wizard tower, and then another archer tower, but it's again not right up next to the wizard tower. There is a space for some traps. Let's build the walls around, just like so. No space in between the outside, it's just in between the middle. We're gonna put a spring trap in between there and another air bomb next to that. Generally, what air attackers will do is they'll send then their balloons directly at those wizard towers to wipe them out, and with that air bomb combined with the splash damage, it does a ton of damage. We're gonna draw a square off the corner and connect these together. So there is our square, and in the middle of that, we're actually going to put an X-bow, and that X-bow will be on ground and air. Off this T, we'll go up 4 walls, come across, and then down into the T there. So you kind of have like a Mickey Mouse looking thing with the center and then the ears. We will have an air defense off the outside, and then we'll also have a cannon. Cannons for extra ground DPS for any, maybe a queen walk or any kind of ground troops that are laid down there. There is a spring trap, and then we also have a seeking air mine. You generally see seeking air mines around the air defenses for lava hound purposes. And then we will put a wall retaining off of here, coming straight off of that intersection. Let's put some high HP in the middle, and that's going to be in the form of an elixir storage. And then let's put our king in here right up next to him and 1 space over just for the spacing purposes. No traps in between there. And then draw the walls around. And then we'll do a whole nother compartment exactly the same way, coming off that intersection and linking in. That's another compartment where we can put some defenses. We're going to put an air defense and also yet another cannon, space in between those. And you guessed it, we're also going to put another spring trap and then a seeking air mine. Again, seeking air mines next to air defenses and spring traps in between the defenses to defend against hogs. Next step, guys, we're going to come off of this corner. We're going to go out to 4 and then intersect up to there. We don't want that extra wall. We get rid of that. And in there, we're finally going to put down our queen off the corner. Leave 2 spaces and 2 spaces. Yeah, we're going to leave 2 spaces. Yep. And then put a archer tower into the corner. No traps in between there. Kind of meant to throw people off. And then lastly, do 1 more 4 walls out and connect to the side. So we have a lot of these little small compartments which defend well against the Valkyries. We'll put an archer tower into there and then another set of high HP in there, and then the space is going to contain a Tesla. So that is that. Now let's continue to move on. Off of here, we're going to go out yet another 4 walls and then come down. We're going to go past that corner. Not sure how far exactly just yet, but just follow along. And here we go. So a gold storage, high HP, guys. We want to make sure that we distract those troops so that they don't wreck everything. 1 space down, we will have a wizard tower. Let's put a skeleton trap in between there, and that's going to actually be set on ground, and then also an air bomb next to the skeleton trap. Right next to that wizard tower, yet another high HP building, and we'll go with another elixir storage. And then lastly, we're going to put down another archer tower, and then we can wrap our walls around that. All of this being DPS mixed in with high HP so that a lot of troops are required to take out these buildings. Off of the corner of this bomb tower, we're going to go down 4 yet again. And actually, wait, 4, 5. Okay, we're going on 5 buildings this time, and then this is going to intersect with that group down there. So we have lots of rectangular compartments. So we're going to put a elixir storage into that corner, just like so. Notice that space between the wall and the elixir storage. We'll also have an archer tower, the final archer tower, right next to that elixir storage. And then finally, a wizard tower in this compartment up against. Now, there is that 4x2 space there. No traps in between there, but we have a wizard tower. So you guessed it, an air bomb. Kind of the same song and dance throughout this entire base. Right after this, we're going to go out 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're going to cut across here. Not entirely sure how far just yet, so just follow along. We have an air defense in there, and then 2 spaces over, a cannon, and then the walls will wrap around there. So we were only one wall off, which is pretty impressive. Now, a giant bomb. I believe this is the first giant bomb that we've placed so far. This one is in between the cannon and the air defense. And then right next to the air defense, we're also going to have a seeking air mine. Now, this one's not right next to it, but also it's right next to the cannon. After that, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to come from this top corner. Let's back up and give you guys a good vantage point here. So off of this corner, we're going to come across just like so. And then off of this corner, we're going to come across, and they're going to link together. And as you can see, it's a square, perfect square. That is going to fill up with an X-bow yet again. This X-bow, unlike this one over here, which had no traps, this X-bow is actually going to have a skeleton trap hanging out next to it. Just as a distracting measurement, no big deal. Off of this corner, we'll go out 1, 4, and then connect over here with another rectangular compartment. We'll put a mortar in here, and we'll also put a cannon. And then in between the two is actually no traps. That's new. And then off of these intersections, we will go 4 out and then 4 in. So that's yet another wall compartment. I believe that is the last wall compartment that we're going to build. Let's get an air defense in there, a spring trap here, and then lastly, a cannon. Now, you will notice, well, get over here. What are you doing? What are you doing? Get over here. Oh, man, sometimes. All right, so you will notice that we have 1 wall remaining, and the builder had it here, but it doesn't matter what this last wall is. It's just an extra piece of wall. So that is the entire base on the inside. Obviously, we've got a lot of buildings, traps, defenses and stuff that go on the outside as well. Every single one of these buildings and traps and whatnot need to go where they are put on my preview. So let's go ahead and start on this far corner. And the first thing we're going to put down is a giant bomb. This is meant to be kind of like a hog trap here. We have our Tesla right next to that, and then some high HP building. That's a laboratory butted up right next to that. And then off the corner of this is actually your town hall. Yes, you want an external town hall to be distracting and to be to make these inside of the base very difficult to 3-star for your opponent. Town Hall 9s need to run anti 3-star bases, which are generally going to have an external town hall. We got some gold storage in and among there. There is one space in between this gold storage and everything else but that town hall, which is right next to it. And then we're going to put down our spell factory, not up against the gold storage, but one tile over and also kind of up against the wall there. And then let's get our dark barracks and throw them down as well. We'll put them down just like so. Not too important how we do that, but that's how it is on my preview. We've got little bombs. Let's put a little bomb right next to that spell factory. We're also going to put a mortar, and that's going to be 2 tiles away from the spell factory. Mortars on the outside is very common, as they're not very viable in war. So they're used as kind of like golem distractors. 1 tile away from that is a dark elixir drill, and then 1 tile over from that is another one. And we're going to put a bomb in between there. These exterior bombs are good for wall breakers to kill them before they do their job. Army camp's going to be right off the corner there. We'll have another one right next to that. No space in between there. We're going to leave this 2x2 alone because, as you can see, this will... Hey, now, get over there. As you can see, there's a 2x2 or 4x2 space there with the Tesla and the giant bomb. So if they see that, they might assume that's there as well. And so that's why that's left blank, just to confuse the attacker. Gold mine there, elixir collector there. Just kind of throwing these things in now. We're going to put another gold mine right across there. We're going to put the elixir collector right next to that. Let's put a little bomb right here for wall breaker purposes right next to that air defense. You'll see a lot of people wanting to break into areas next to air defenses. Gold mine two tiles away, and then the gold mine 1 tile away from both. We've also got another elixir collector. We want that 2 tiles away from this corner. Where's that dark spell factory? Dark spell factory goes in right there. We'll just, you know, put it right up against the elixir collector and the gold mine there. Let's put another one right next to this here. It's not 100% required that these are tile by tile in the same spots, but it is important that they are out there at the same, you know, in the relatively same location. And then here we are there. We got one more seeking air mine. That one's actually in the exterior here. And then we have a giant bomb. We have a dark elixir storage, just as a high HP type of building, and that actually needs to be right up next to that giant bomb. We've also got our army camp, so it's going to be 2 tiles away from that dark elixir storage, and then back to back against each other. We have yet another giant bomb. So you'll notice this is a running theme in this base. Giant bombs and Teslas on the outside. Gold storage right next to that. They do need to be right up next to Teslas, otherwise there's going to be a spawn spot there. And then a mortar right off from that. Let's move it up 1 tile. And then elixir collector, that's going to be right out there. We have some barracks, and this is actually the first look at the barracks. Putting all 4 pretty much in the same area of the base. Let's put a bomb in between there. And let's put another barracks out here. Put a bomb in between there. Let's put the bomb 1 tile out, as that's how it is here on my preview. We're going to have a gold mine out there. We have our last mortar, and that's going to be 2 tiles away from the cannon. And another barracks here. It's going to be 2 tiles away to fill up that spawn spot. And then our final elixir collector and gold mines out here. So that is the entirety of the base, all but the builder huts, and the builder huts need to go into the corners, just because, you know, I've seen a lot of 99% 2-star fails because somebody forgot to put an archer on a corner hut. And then this last one's going to go right up here just like so. So if I go into photo mode, guys, that is the anti-3-star base, and I invite you all to build it. Town Hall 9 anti-3-star base. Build it, watch your opponents fail, and learn as to how it works. Obviously, it's built to defend Lalo, Hog Riders, Witch Slap, because of all the giant bombs on the outside. It's meant to defend that Witch Slap. It's also meant to defend Queen Walks with specific key places, or that the air sweepers and things of that nature. Obviously our X-bows as well. So guys, that is going to do it for today's video. Hope you enjoyed the base build. Hope you might have learned something. Let me know down in the comments if it works for you. Also, if you want to see more base builds on this channel, please let me know down in the comments. Like this video. Also, that will tell me a lot. Hit that subscribe button if you have not yet. Join the Klaus family for daily Clash videos. And that's it for me. I love each and every one of you. And as always, I will see y'all again next time.